Okay, listen. I need some goals. And I need to do something or have a direction. I don't know where I'm going, but I need to speak something that I'm gonna do in 2024. Because this dumbass shit has been going on for way too long. This stupid, like, no direction. Like, I don't really know what I'm doing or where I'm going or who I want to become, because I only have one life, you know? We all kind of only have one life. And like, oh, battery. Like, I don't think you can waste your life. Like, you'll just do what you want to do, but I got no plan, you know? I want to do something with my life. You know, honestly, I think tattooing is the way to go. Look, you're saying this. You're 17. One day you're gonna tattoo. That feels so weird to say. I'm getting tingles in my body. I'm getting tingles, like actual like goosebump tingles. But you're gonna be a tattooer one day, you know? You gotta start talking like you're gonna do that. Start acting like you're gonna do that. I'm blushing. My face is going red. Why is this so weird to say? This is so weird to say. But you can do big things. Whoa. Did you see that dot that flew? But, like, I don't know how I'm gonna get there. Yo, I don't know what I'm doing to get there, how I'm gonna get there. I just know I have to keep drawing right now. That's it. All I have to do is keep drawing and I will get there. Man, this feels so good to say. I got a glorious mug that's filled. Okay, I'm not tilting. I was about to spill the mug. Filled to the brim with 2 cups of tea. Wait. Only the greatest dad can handle a mug this cool. That's not me. I got this for my dad. It's the size of my fucking head. Like a football. I'm gonna piss myself when I sleep tonight. That's for sure. But listen. I have a protein bar here. It's kind of squished. I'm gonna eat it anyway. Listen. You have to become a tattooer. You have to come in every day, make a video about this, and just talk about this so that you get better and more comfortable with the idea of this, because I know it freaks you out. Freaks me out. I mean, we're the same person. I'm not posting this shit. Maybe one day I will, but not right now. Ooh. You're pretty. Like, you know, you can do something. You know that. You know you have something. You know that. You know that. And it's like when you started the gym, you know, you didn't know. You weren't like, oh, I'm going to have this big bicep and I'm going to be able to lift this much. Like, I had general numbers that I was like, it'd be pretty cool if I could hit this. And I just kept showing up. And then one day, alas, today, I repped a plate. I could barely, like, I remember doing it for the first time for 1 rep, thinking I was strong. I did full sets today. I have to rep 140 pounds next week. I'm gonna look back at this, gonna be like, pussy shit. Because I'm gonna be able to hit more in the future, and I know that. Same thing with this fucking tattoo shit, man. You can teach yourself. You can teach yourself. You don't need nobody to tell you to start. You don't need nobody to tell you this is the right thing to do. You don't need that. You just need to know that it's something that would be pretty fucking awesome if you did. And you know it's gonna be pretty fucking awesome if you did. And now more than ever, there are people who look like you. There are women in tattooing. There's social media to connect you. You know, things have never been easier. I would argue at this point in time, it's never been easier to become a fucking tattoo artist. It's gonna take work. God damn it, it's gonna take work. But you gotta fucking start. You gotta get so good at drawing, you don't doubt whether or not they're gonna take you. You just have to find that place and they're gonna take you. Same shit with volleyball, man. Your skills got so good and you were like, I don't know if any club is gonna take me when I try out. Like, before I played club, they would ask me how many years I've been playing club. 0. I've been playing it was my school team I played on and I gained the skills. You can do it. You can do it. You know? They ask, how many years have you been playing volleyball, you know? You're so good at this. You're so good at this. You can hit, you can pass, you can serve. How do you know how to do that? I practiced on my own time. I would do it over and over and over and over again without question. I wouldn't question or doubt whether it was making me better because I knew that the process was just to keep improving. It's not like I'm going to be a star one day and I'm going to stop training. It was about the process. It was about the process of getting there, to the process of getting to a good team. And then when I got on the crazy good team that I landed on, it's about grinding my ass. And even though I was the worst player on the team, I was on bench every single game. I didn't take a single practice for granted. All the other girls there whose dad was the coach and who's been playing since she was like 7, took that shit for granted. They didn't take practice that seriously because it didn't take them as much as it took me to get there, you know? And they would fool around and they wouldn't do the drills to their fullest extent and like as hard as they could. But I always did. And I made it a point to myself because I knew how hard it was for me to get to this position and how unlikely this opportunity was. And I had it. You know, I think you just gotta keep working at it until the opportunity comes to you, you know? And when you're prepared and you have that opportunity, then you know you're gonna fucking succeed, man. Success is when opportunity meets preparation, motherfucker. That's when it happens. That's what happens when you work. You just gotta keep drawing, motherfucker. And it's fucking annoying to learn all the fucking skills because you never committed yourself to learning anatomy, to learning faces, to learning this, to learning that. Spend a week learning one thing. At the end of the year, you're gonna know how to draw 52 different things. If 1 week you spent on anatomy, maybe you'll spend 2 weeks on it because it's so important. Maybe 3 weeks, for fuck's sake. Maybe you realize that's all you want to draw and you just keep drawing it. Like, anything can happen. But you have to start with some kind of practice. Some kind of spot to take off from. You know, because if you don't find a spot to take off from, you're just going to keep looking for the right spot. It's like if you're playing Minecraft and you're trying to find the perfect place for a house and you spend all day looking for a perfect house and it's nighttime already. Well, shit. I didn't go looking for sheep. I can't make a bed now and I have to stay awake in a hole until the fucking morning. When instead of trying to find the perfect spot, you could find the necessary things you need for now. Like sheep to make the bed, wood to make a bed. After you have your bed, you're pretty much set because you can just dig a hole in the ground and sleep in it, you know? Let the night go by. But if you don't prioritize making that bed first, and you go on looking for the perfect place to have your house, night will fall. You're not gonna have your perfect house. Even if you find like a good location, you're not gonna build anything and you don't have a bed. So now you have to wait the entire night out or fight the monsters, which I hate fighting the monsters because I'm a pussy and it actually scares me. But you have to focus on what actually will, like, is the first step. The first actual step is to draw. Because if you can't draw, you can't tattoo. Okay? First step is to draw. And make one of these videos. What day is it today? Wednesday? Make a video every Wednesday. Checking in on how your progress is doing. Keep yourself accountable. Because you're not gonna... Nobody's gonna make this happen for you. Nobody. And you've never done this in your life. I've never done this in my life. You've never done this in your life. You're the same person. I'm looking at you. We've never done this in our life. You know? I think I look better than there. There's a mirror right there. I look better in the camera. Majestic. But, listen. You're not gonna get it. It's tough. But you gotta start. You gotta start. The way you started doing anything. The way you started any of your new habits. You started... Where'd you start? I don't know. The gym, whatever. I'm going in circles. But this is the end of my introduction. I can feel the motivation. I don't know how long it's going to carry on. I think I should start right now. Okay. Let's make a schedule. Let me take a paper right now. Let me make a schedule. Here. I'm gonna use my actual sketchbook that I have. And I'm going to put it on the front cover. Here. So it's at the front. And I'm going to do this every day. Okay? I know damn well I'm not going to wake up in the mornings. So how about this? If I want to go to sleep around like 12 every night. At 11, come home at 10:30 every day. If you're home at 10:30, take 30 minutes to wind down. And from 11 to 12, if you have school though, I kind of want to sleep more. How about from 10:30 to 11:30, come home at 10. From 10:30 to 11:30, every day you draw. 10:30 to 11:30. You gotta draw. 1 hour. 1 hour a day. I know this is a lot to start with, but I think it's totally doable. And when I get in the flow of it, I could go on for longer. At least. At least. 365 hours in a year if I do this shit. And I know damn well some days I spent like 5 hours drawing. Okay, I have to keep myself accountable with this shit, yo. What if I'm hanging out with someone? If I know I'm seeing someone that night, I gotta wake up in the morning. If you know you might see someone at night, wake up an hour early. I'm sorry, Karina. Wake up an hour early. So like if it's school, wake at 7 a.m. if it's school. Seven 30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. drawing. Bam. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. And I didn't draw today for an hour. I think I'm going to draw for 30 minutes because I did draw for a bit. earlier. I'm gonna draw for 30 minutes. And then I'm gonna go to probable sleep. You got this, motherfucker. You got this. One day,